Good morning, it's day 35 and we are packing up and getting ready to hit the trail. We're gonna do a little breakfast at the shelter over there. And today is a 10.1 day. It was pretty windy last night, but I slept pretty good. And it's a little chilly, so I've got my rain jacket on as my windbreaker because it's kind of breezy. But it's supposed to be a nice day today. There's a slight chance of rain. And then we're getting that much closer to Erwin, and tomorrow we'll walk into Erwin and take our zero. So I will see you on the trail. We just summited Little Bald. It was a nice climb up here. Still pretty breezy and cold. Had my gloves on, my rain jacket for the wind, and my crazy eyes still. So we have a short day today, but hopefully the sun's gonna come out and brighten us up a little bit. So I won't have a lot of pictures today, but that looks cool. Just came over this view of the mountains and the clouds taking them over. We just summited our second climb. This is called High Rock. I wonder if you can figure out why. Now we're heading back down. We have like 1,100 feet of descent. So we're heading down that way. It's time to go. We're heading down High Rock Mountain. And I was thinking, we are, let me see real quick, a little over 4 miles in. And yesterday we did a little over 10 miles. Today we're doing 10 miles. But it seems to be that our mileage is picking up, like 13 to 15. Doesn't really seem like big miles anymore. And when I do 10 miles, I kind of feel like I'm slacking a little bit. But I did enjoy yesterday very much. So miles are starting to increase and it feels good. I didn't think it was going to happen. I guess it's not that fast. This is day 35, but I really wasn't sure what to expect. So I'm glad that we're able to increase our mileage and be able to get more distance with each day. So just wanted to share that with you. I don't know that I have my trail legs yet, but I'm moving in that direction. We just made it down the ascent. We are now at Spivvy Gap and we are getting ready to make another climb up. So we are coming up to a parking lot. It would be really awesome if there was trail magic there, but not anything you can depend on. But you can keep your fingers crossed and hope that there is. I haven't seen any in a while. Mainly because we're doing most of our hiking during the week, I think. But here we go. I've been hearing this water running for a while, and now I finally get to see it. So, over this cute little bridge, and the water goes there. Yeah. Climb continues. Hey, we just came across this nice gentleman that let me dump my garbage in the garbage bags, give us clementines, and he is explaining to us what he's doing out here, and I wanted him to share that with all you guys.
Yeah, hey, I'm Matt with the Appalachian Trail Conservancy. I'm the Associate Director of Science and Stewardship. We're here at Devil's Creek Gap today, and we're pulling garlic mustard. It's an invasive exotic Eurasian plant species that was introduced in the 1800s as a culinary herb. And now it's taking over a lot of our really beautiful, this is a rich cove forest system here, and it's lowering biodiversity and outcompeting native plants. It even kills butterflies, like the West Virginia white. It's an alternate plant host. The butterfly lays its larvae, or lays its eggs on the plant, larvae hatch out, and then they can't eat it, and then they die. Oh, so wow. it causes a lot of ecological disruption. So it's the Science and Stewardship Program at Appalachian Trail Conservancy works to preserve the ecological integrity of the trail.
Wow, that's awesome. And this is all the stuff that he's pulled today.
Yep, me and
So-
we have a couple volunteers over there. We have a through hiker from last year volunteering on the trail, which you all should do when you finish your hike.
And how can they get information about that?
They can reach out to their local trail club, or we have our volunteer resources on the Appalachian Trail Conservancy website.
Okay.
We also have some fellows from Tennessee Eastman Hiking and Canoeing Club, one of the 30 trail clubs that maintain the AT over there. And they've been pulling with me for about a decade at this very
Wow.
site. Trail-wide ATC's pulled about 23,000 pounds in the last decade.
Holy cow, that's a lot.
Yep, and it makes pretty good pesto as well.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. I just had a clementine from Matt, and it was delicious. And I really enjoy these moments where opportunities to share what some of these people are doing out here to make our world a better place, make this trail and this environment better. And whether it's a ridge runner or like Matt from the ATC, Trail Magic people, Trail Angels, whatever it is, I just really enjoy that. And I thought what he had to say was pretty interesting. And he had some volunteers that were helping him, and they got a lot of work done. And it's something they do, you know, every year. And so I think getting educated on stuff like that, stuff like I would never even have known about had I not been on this trail. And so it makes me think, I think I've lived most of my life with like an ostrich, and my head has been in the sand because I've been in the gym so much that there's so many things out there in the world that I don't even know are going on, or opportunities that I didn't even know were available. And so it's fun learning about all this different stuff and exposing anybody who watches the channel to the same. And I don't know whether you guys knew about all that or not, but I certainly didn't. So I hope you enjoyed learning about that. And we are getting closer to our no business shelter for the night. And tomorrow we're going to Erwin. It has started sprinkling on us. It wasn't supposed to sprinkle or rain until like 3 o'clock today, and it's not even, I think it's like 11 o'clock. And so put my rain jacket back on. I don't know that I really needed it. It's a light sprinkle, but the temperatures dropped some. So I thought, why not? We're going downhill right now. We'll go uphill to get to the shelter, and I might get a little bit warm, but I think I'm okay with that for today. Thought this was really a nice view. We're still on the descent before we start climbing, and we have about 1.25 miles to go. But I haven't seen this side of the mountain like this before on this hike, so I wanted to share it. The drizzles have slowed down a little bit, and it's a nice cool temperature, not cold, so it's very comfortable to hike in. And I'm getting hungry. I can't imagine hiker hunger is kicking in yet, but I am hungry, and I'm ready for lunch, which I'm sure I'll do as soon as I get to the shelter. And I'm thinking about staying in the shelter tonight, which I didn't think I would ever do again if I didn't have to. But we're going into town tomorrow, and I don't think there's going to be a lot of people at the shelter, and it might rain tonight, so it'd be nice to go into town without a bunch of wet stuff. So still contemplating that, but it is an option, and I am considering doing a little sheltering tonight. It is 1:07, and I'm arriving at the no business shelter, and it doesn't look like anybody's here. It looks like there's some pretty good flat spots, but the shelter looks pretty good. One level, and no one else is here except for us. There's a sign here. It says bears are active in this area. Don't know where the bear hang is, but I will certainly be looking for it. I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but it is raining outside, and we got here just before it started really, well, it's not really coming down, but it's coming down more than it had while we were hiking. And so we are staying in the shelter tonight. There was no bear hang, and I could hardly find any trees. So season 1 is generously allowing me to put my stuff in her bear can since we're both pretty low on food. Isn't that nice of her? We are held hostage at the no business shelter because it's raining. This is where we were planning on stopping anyways, but we can't really go out and do anything. We can't even sit at the picnic table because it's wet. So we're just hanging out. I put my feet up on the wall for a little bit, stretched a little bit, and I want to take my shoes and socks off, except if I have to go out to use the bathroom, I'm going to have to put them back on, which I guess is not that big of a deal, but my feet sure could use a little bit of breathing room. They're ready for some sandals. Oh, we've got company. Hold on. I'll talk to you there. Bye. Okay, end of day 36. It is still wet outside. We are in the shelter, and we're going to do our best to get a good night's sleep and be ready to go into Erwin tomorrow. So see you later. Peace out.